Burgers and Bourbon. I am Brian Ramsey. That's
Chris Vaughn.
Eric Douglas.
See, I was ready that time.
And this is Burger Week. So this is one we talked about. Actually, we've not talked about this one. We have hinted around that we would be doing this one. It's a Friday. We would be doing this, or at least I think we're going to post it on Friday, right? I think that's when most of them are.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we are recording on Friday anyway. But this is one we talked about or hinted around about. It's actually WW Cousins. It's a Louisville staple, wouldn't you guys say?
So it's probably unfair for me to be doing this one because I have great memories going to this place when I was a kid. I haven't been in probably well over a decade. So
wow.
So if you had great memories, you saying that they're going to be poor now, or?
Well, let's hope not.
Oh, okay.
WW Cousins was like the place to go for a good hamburger and stuff here in Louisville, and there were a couple of competitors with the big bar and everything for all your sides.
Yeah.
Back in late '80s, early '90s, that was like the thing.
Yeah, and didn't they have multiple locations? Somebody was telling me.
They had more than one.
Yeah, they did used to have more than one. We always went to the one on Breckenridge with my
that's
grandpa.
where I went.
Yeah,
that was the one we always went with my grandpa.
Yeah.
I think that's the only one left.
Well, that's the one I know.
Yeah.
It's the one that was closer, so that's where he went.
Did we get a picture of the tree in the middle of the...
Yeah, actually, you know what?
I did not get that because I didn't go in, but we did at least get the front of it.
Yeah.
I always remember that they had that tree right in the middle of the...
Is that real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real tree?
Yeah, I think that is a real tree.
Built around? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I guess I've seen it, but I've never paid attention whether it was actually real or not.
And we do have some special memories of WW Cousins. When we were putting our practice together, that was one of the places we went out to lunch.
That's
to
true.
actually talk about it.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. No, we did do that a couple times. Yeah, I think a couple times, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. So anyway,
fond memories.
Yeah. No, it's good. Actually, when I first moved here, I had one of my very close friends lived in St. Matthews, right on Breckenridge Lane, just 3 or 4 blocks from there. And so on Saturday mornings, after we had been out on Friday, you needed a good burger to sit on your stomach, you know.
What were you doing on Friday?
We were playing cards at home,
which is why you needed a good burger to sit on your stomach.
Drinking milk, right?
I tell you, the other burger that I would love to do, which is the other place, we'd either go to WW Cousins or we would go to Jenny's Diner. You guys remember that place?
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
yes.
Sweet Daddy Platter.
Oh yeah.
I'm so disappointed that place closed.
Yeah.
That was one of the best.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was.
You couldn't eat that thing with a knife and fork. It was just so big.
What was it? They had the pickled.
Fried pickle chips.
Fried pickle
chips.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now you can go anywhere and get fried pickle chips, but they were really one of the first ones to have.
Yeah.
And they were gigantic.
Yeah.
I mean, they were good. Anyway, we can't do that one because they're no longer around.
Yeah.
No longer around. But anyway, WW Cousins, you guys go ahead and.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, you guys go ahead and
right.
try it real quick, and I'm gonna slide over here. I'll do this.
Yeah, give it a look.
So there it is. And here's the one thing I'll say about. Here, I will give you a little peek at it. I will tell you, it's not a frozen. Let's see that. You guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah. Okay. The one thing I will say about WW Cousins is, and if you've never been there, by the way, go check it out because it's really good. But the one thing I've always said about a burger, the patty's important, but it's all about the bun to me. It's about the freshness of the bun and what it tastes like and that sort of thing. Now, WW Cousins is a little bit unique in that they actually sell their buns in their location.
Yeah.
So you can roll up there and go, hey, I want 2 dozen rolls. They're actually a roll, I think is what they call it. But you can roll up there and did you catch that?
Yeah.
Anyway, you can roll
Caught
up
the
there.
roll up there.
Yeah, so you can actually go in there.
I was trying not to acknowledge that.
Trying to be better at this.
We heard it. That's why we didn't acknowledge
Yeah,
it.
that's right.
Yep.
But you can go in there and pick up, 6 or a dozen or whatever, and go home and cook your patty on the grill and use their bun. So it's very good. Well, here, what you guys think? I'm gonna try it.
Well, this is an awesome burger. I mean, there's no question. I don't know if they still do it. I assume they do. They actually they cook their buns actually on a flat grill. They butter them, so it gets that nice caramelized toasty flavor.
Yeah, they were toasted buns.
The burgers are always great. I think they used to actually ground the beef in the location. I don't know if they still do that or not. I know a couple of the competitors did back when that was the big thing.
Yeah.
They did. They don't travel well. Nothing does. But they're known for their big bar of all the different things that you can put on them. I mean, you can make these burgers any way you want. These are awesome.
And by the way, that bar is back open, so
good.
It just is, we're whatever past COVID or still in the middle of COVID or whatever, where a lot of bar stuff was closed. But that one is back open. I didn't go in there, but I have been in there I took my kids in there a couple weeks ago, and
The hamburger buffet.
yeah, the buffet of toppings and all that.
No, I mean the burger's excellent. Not too thick. Cheese is melted on. That's important.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you got the melted cheese, the burger, the thickness ratio versus the burger. It all fits right. It's very good.
Yeah, yeah. It's one of my favorite burgers in town. Although I will say that so far we've been doing, I don't know how many we've done so far, but of all the ones we've done, I still got to believe that. What was the Great Flood?
Great Flood, yeah, that was
hands
the
down
shocker.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, since we've done that, I've been back 2 other times to get the hamburger, specifically to go get the hamburger. So, hands down, by far the best. But this is,
Right
to
there.
me, is
it's
probably
up
the
there.
second best burger we've done. And it does say best burgers. Put that back up there.
Yeah.
Doesn't it
There you
say,
go.
what's it say up there? Best
Perfect burgers built from scratch.
Yeah, perfect burgers. Interesting. But anyway, it's a pretty cool place. I really like it. So, y'all check it out. So anyway, scoring. Anybody want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go like 8.5 on this one. But the
you
more
going
important one,
8-8 or
I'll go 8.5. I'll go 8.5.
8.5.
That's a great burger. The only complaint that I have, I would actually prefer that it was a thicker burger, but that's a personal choice.
Well, now, so just to be clear, I got the 3rd-pound patty. There was a half, and
Oh,
there
they
was
do have a
actually-
half, that's right,
And there
yeah.
was actually a 1-pound burger. I can't imagine eating that, but there was. It's
would-
got to be
I
some
would
kind.
love to do that.
Well,
I would
then-
probably really suffer from it, but it'd be worth it.
Well, this is a guy that eats a triple cheeseburger. I came in the office. I don't know when this was, but I look over there and he's eating like this triple cheeseburger from
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Well,
Dude.
it's always you always have to be careful because if you get too thick, then you get the difference between the way it's cooked on the outside versus the inside.
Yeah,
you get
that's
too
true.
much variability between
Right.
the two, and so
Yeah, that's
this
true.
is right about the perfect thickness, I would say for me.
Yeah.
You said 8.5. I'd go 9. I mean, this is right up there for me.
But you
It's
know,
hard- it's hard to get much better.
I'm not going to argue with that. The one thing that Brian and I've thrown in, would you drive from the next county over where we live to come into this? Absolutely, I would.
Yeah, I would.
Yes,
And I have.
absolutely.
I have.
Yes.
Well,
I've had my-
good for me. I don't live outside
Right.
the county.
Yeah. But no, this is actually the WW Cousins. I have literally been in my house and my kids are like, Dad, I want a hamburger. And before we do Great Flood, which that's where we'd go now, we literally drove over to WW Cousins, and that hadn't been that long
A little
ago.
bit of a haul from your house. Too.
It is a little bit of a haul, but when they say they want a really good burger, that's where we went. So anyway, I'm gonna go 8.5. I think I scored the Great Flood at 9. So I'm gonna say this is a little bit less than that because I think that is by far the best burger we did. However, if I could go back and rescore Great Flood, I'd probably make that like a 9.5 and make this a 9, just to kind of give you a perspective.
There you
go. But anyway, I may have to go back and change.
We got an excuse to go back to Great Flood now.
Well, it gives us an excuse to go back and redo it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we'll redo that episode.
Yeah, we'll redo that episode. So anyway, so that's it for this week. WW Cousins, great place. You want to throw the picture back
Yeah,
up there?
throw it back up there.
It is in St. Matthews. It's sort of, I don't know, half a mile or a quarter of a mile from the Watterson on Breckenridge Lane.
Real close to all the hospitals.
Home Depot right across the street.
Yeah,
First
Home
Watch.
Depot.
Yep.
Yeah, First Watch. Yeah, exactly. It's all right there. So anyway, check them out. Good burger, great burger. If you're looking for a good one, there's that one. There's always Great Flood. We're going to keep promoting them because that's an excellent burger. But anyway, that's it for this week. We got a bourbon coming up next week. It is his choice. So
Good
make
story behind that one,
Yeah,
too.
good story behind that. I've not had it, although he was telling me the story the other day. So anyway, check us out next week. And by the way, we actually have a couple other podcasts. Make sure you check those out. We do Peace of Mind Radio podcast, which comes out weekly. And then we have another one called Connecting the Commonwealth. It's variable when it comes out. We still may do that one. We kind of kick that one back up. But anyway, we do have the two. So next week will be a bourbon. Make sure you check it out. And until then, have an awesome week. And we'll catch you guys next
Have a
week.
great weekend.
Thanks for watching.